Rowan will, at that range, spring at him with the glaive and strike without hesitation.
Your glaive comes swinging down towards the dark figure thrumming towards you. 18 will definitely hit as you slash through with 13 damage. It's a solid hit to the clavicle as it crunches through. You can feel the reverberation down the leather-wrapped steel. But the form starts to move towards you regardless. Now a growling howl building in its throat. And your own weapon being pushed towards you, stuck in the thing's shoulder.
You said I could do a maneuver attack on that move that I just did?
Yes.
Then I will see if I can stop him with a menacing attack.
3 extra damage on top of that. And as you try to make a menacing attack, whatever it is unfazed by your frightening vigor.
Wide eyes, I turn to Rakaa. A little help?
I can't see.
Yeah, Rowan will just try and hold this thing back, twist the shaft of it.
I see him struggling, but I can't see the thing.
He cannot. Rakaa cannot get a shot off through the door.
Would you like to go in front of me?
You cannot get through. Unless you want to go through him into the room.
No.
If he tried, I'd hold up my hand and tell him not to.
Okay. I'll just move backwards then.
Okay. You push through Thragtusk and jump over the small halfling, and the rest of you now see Rowan struggling with whatever's inside.
I'll ready my action if I can see the thing. I'll
Blast
shoot
it.
a shot out. Yeah.
Okay. Thragtusk.
Rowan is clearly locked in deadly combat with this thing, but the doorway prevents him from having any clear access to it. However, he has felt the rhythmic cries and sagging and decay of this building, and there is no path for him to reach his adversary, so he will just make one. I would like to just use my action to just kind of move up and down the wall a little bit and then throw himself into the most decayed part of the wall to see if he can make his own path into the room to get
Perfect.
to this thing.
And as you smash down the withered wall, you get a little bit of inspiration, as now you are inside.
Did you scream, "Oh yeah," as you broke through the wall?
He's gonna, as the wood and rot falls around him, the howling of this thing will be drowned out by Thragtusk's own cry of, "You stand in the presence of power overwhelming. Enjoy your remaining moments, for you will be ended momentarily." He's just gritting. He's been waiting for this.
And as you see inside your dark vision eyes and the blinding light of Rowan, you see this decayed form of a man. His skin is white. His chest has multiple open wounds upon it. And his finery is dark blue. And as you come into attack range, you can smell this decay.
Rowan grins. Get him, Thragtusk!
Yeah, I mean, Thragtusk will draw his battle axe and prepare for the upcoming combat.
The man is going to attack Thragtusk because he's within range, and with one fist and two, as he yells out, as he hits with both hands against Thragtusk, as he smashes through the wall. He does 26 damage as you hear the crack of a skull against flesh as the man yells out, "Poacher, I can smell your fear. You will be in my arms soon."
Oh, Thragtusk doesn't have enough health to survive that. But he gives no fucks. Orcus resilience keeps him standing.
As your head snaps to the right and everything around your vision goes black, you feel the soft wood coming up to greet your cheek, but then one foot finds its way underneath you, and you rise again like an angel of death. Agari.
I'll shout down to Agari, "Get up here and heal Thragtusk, he's injured."
Alright. So, Agari seeing it or hearing that craziness and looking at Thragtus on the ground and knowing that one shot took him down like that, he's going to
down the thing.
take a deep breath, begin spinning his staff around and slamming it into the ground. And as he does, the spores that kind of surround his body and are like in his cloak and things begin to radiate outwards as he glows purple and blue as he's doing his symbiotic entity mumbo jumbo.
Down the creature.
For his action,
Don't be a fool, Thragtusk.
One shot will take me out, or one shot will fell me, regardless of the spores. Our defense is offense. Our healing is death.
Blindness, deafness.
Very good.
Constitution saving throw.
Constitution saving throw.
Fuck. Nothing happens.
As you cast your spell, whatever blindness or deafness you wanted to impose fades away.
And Agari will move up there. And try and get like in between if he can.
Okay. Rowan.
Is the shaft still stuck in this thing's body?
You could, with a burst of strength, you can pull it out and pry it away.
No, that could be a useful weakness in of itself. Rowan will let go of the shaft and charge past it and leap forward with his maul and try and smash this thing's brains in. Here, there we are. Ah!
As you go to swing, it glances off its skull, it leans back almost instinctively. You get a hit, but it's just right out of reach. And as your swing goes wide, it hits the window, and glass shatters outwards as now the wind is howling in. Dust and snow all swirling together in this dark room as you are almost a holy figure standing stalwart. Are you doing anything else?
I can't think of anything else to do, so I suppose I won't.
Okay, Rakam, you've seen the rest of your party run into the room and the sounds of battle ensued.
I will follow if I can find out how to get in there.
I'll shout out here.
Where's the... Can't see. Okay. Oh, this is a very small room. Okay.
You should be able to see. Can you not see?
I can see now. I will, as I'm running up to the doorway of the room, I will cast Hex and then combine it with my my Eldritch Blast that I've been saving for this creature. And I will do them both at the same time, expediting the process of the Hex.
Alright, the first one will miss. Oh wait, there is no second one. We're not high enough yet.
We're not high enough yet. Eh.
Okay.
The Hex still goes on, at least.
And so... You're right. It does. Okay, are you doing anything else?
That's all I got.
Alright. Rakaz now behind you. Your back line. Thragtusk. Agari's trying to cover for you.
Excellent! It seems we're getting surrounding him. Thragtusk will move forward, move forward to fully surround it, and he'll take his battle axe and see if he can run it into the abomination.
Perfect. 17 will hit. As you slam down into it, a good chunk, 3 inches into its back, what seems like a stone wall. It thrums in your hand, but it does a good amount of damage.
I am still here, beast. I have succeeded where you have failed. Your death will be a blessing to this decrepit place you call home. And I will invoke my calling as the Godsworn to give sanctuary on myself.
All right, and give me an intimidation check. As this man begins to move against Rowan's strength and turns towards you, and Agari has to duck beneath the pole, and Rowan also has to duck beneath his own weapon. The undead creature faces the defiant orc, and he attacks twice again with his fists.
Disadvantage.
And
He needs
at
to make a con
disadvantage.
save also.
Okay. Con
I'm
save.
assuming Rowan can't grab the shaft sticking out of his chest.
Yeah, if you want to use your reaction, give me an athletics check.
I'll give it a shot. Gah!
And you go for it, but you only get a few fingers on it. It's too quick and it's too strong of a force. Alright, so he's going to make a fist attack, and it's only 10 damage. I have been informed that the extra damage is not for us. Okay. But it is 10 damage as you see the undead creature now slash out with a corkscrew hit at Thragtusk's chest as he is pushed back with immense force, like an entire carriage full of iron and steel hits the center of Thragtusk's chest cavity, hits back into the wall, slams down, and falls onto all fours as dust rattles from the scaffolding above. And now he turns towards Rowan.
Thragtusk, as Thragtusk fails to get his shield up, he lies motionless.
Agari.
Agari, seeing his friend on the ground, will run over again, or not again, but run over, kind of crawl on top of him and begin to cast Cure Wounds as the blue essence infuses into his skin and nostrils. 6 healing.
Thragtusk feels the healing energy of his friend.
Agari, it seems the fight goes on.
Today is not your day. And I will use my bonus action and slam my staff on the ground and cast Shillelagh on the staff.
Perfect. Are you doing
But
anything
it's not
else?
an attack. It's not an attack. It's just...
That's alright. I got you.
Nope, that's it.
Rowan.
This creature standing in front of the window I can see.
Yes, there's a window right here.
Rowan sees the way. If brute force does not work, then it's time for brains. He leaps over here, grabs the shaft of the spear stuck into this glaive, stuck in this creature's chest, and makes a shoving attack and tries to push him straight out the window.
Give me an athletics check.
Yeah!
Oh, and as you do, step by step, this strong undead, whatever it happens to be, whatever its motives, is pushed out, its claws reaching at you, trying to slash your chest, your arms, your fingers, its mouth agape, showing razor-sharp teeth as it falls back over the shattered window into the howling cold. It just yells as it disappears beneath, falling from your own glaive. Why do you prevent my revenge? And falls onto the roof with a thunk and slides down onto the ground beneath and disappears.
Well, good riddance, I say.
I feel like he came for us first, right?
His skin was like rock.
No
I don't
matter.
know if such a fall would do him in.
I wanted to look over them, if I could go through the window outside to see if he was done for.
For sure. If you want to go out, as you're looking outside the window, you notice that the roof's tiles that are still there, they are frozen and filled with snow. It would be slightly slippery, and the wind could knock you off.
Thragtusk will toss you one end of his rope.
Sure, yes. Just in case I fall. But I would like to go outside and see if he's actually done for.
You slide open the window and it shutters, holding on to the rope. You wrap it around your forearm a few times. Kenku aren't known for their flying. And as you lean over the edge, give me a dexterity save. And as you lean over the edge, a gust of wind swings you to the side, and you begin to slide down, falling head over legs. And Thragtusk, give me an athletics check.
Can Rowan help Thragtusk with this?
He doesn't need it. Rowan goes to help.
With one hand, just hold.
You see the veins and the musculature of Thragtusk's right arm as he just holds the Kenku without a single bead of sweat falling from his brow.
Yeah. Do I see you?
As you're leaning over the edge, almost at a 45-degree angle, holding on to the rope for dear life, you look down and you see the imprint of snow and then tracks leading off to the northwest.
He's not gone. We should follow him. Pull me up
I don't
first.
think he's the important one. He was locked in this room.
Let him go. He mentioned something about taking revenge on Beishia. That doesn't sound bad for us.
No.
He is a horrific monster, though. To let him run wild, who knows what other damage he could cause.
To what? A village of undead?
Well, people come through here, such as us.
We could
Not very
investigate after, but I have a feeling as soon as he takes care of that, he'll be done. His mission will be accomplished, and his existence will be futile.
I hope that is the case.
There is a room right next to you, Rakal, if you would like to open the door.
I will get in position. You two open the door.
I'll step past her, Kyle.
You open the door, Rowan. Inside seems to be a study. Shelves of books line the wall of this room, interspersed with curious objects such as skulls fitted with stubs of candles, tribal fetishes, and decorative scroll cases. An empty bird cage lies near the southern wall beside a small desk and a fine leather chair. Statues and sculptures grin from all corners of the room.
Ron will step inside just enough to see out the window and make sure that he can't spot the creature running around, and when he doesn't, he will stand aside and let the others in, I suppose.
Ooh, a library.
As Rakah enters the room, if you could give me a perception check.
Disadvantage.
Oof.
Not so bad.
Nice. You hear the sounds of pages rustling as if books were being read rapidly. You see yourself inside of... you see yourself beside the desk, sitting along a plush chair, reading your favorite manuscripts, your favorite books. And as your memories grow and grow of all of the practices, of all of your medical knowledge, so does your bitterness grow, culminating in an overwhelming sense of depression and loss. Make a wisdom saving throw. Damn. And as you see your unfulfilled glories all spread out before you, all the things left unfinished, all the things you could have done, you blink again. This house is nothing to you. You have a singular purpose, a drive. You are worthwhile.
These spirits have no power over me. Except for that one time.
But not anymore. You have grown stronger since then.
Exactly. Thank you. And thank
Well
you
done.
for saving my life. I have to make it up to you sometime.
Think nothing of it.
And as you guys are...
Quick walkabout.
As Agari walks about, you see dozens of curious fetishes and masks. But the most impressive is a painting of a bullfight The painting bears a plaque that reads Throwdown and Swingtown. In it, vast crowds jeer and cheer the bullfighter on, the huge bull towering over him. Its cruel forward-jutting horns, each the length of a spear. Dozens of bodies lie in the streets. There have been many of these bulls rampaging through them already, although a score of brightly colored spears jut from the creature's flanks and back. It still rages on.
This is, it seems to be she's working on these paintings here. Or someone is.
Akari, give me a perception check.
It's very detailed.
I don't know if I heard or misheard you, but is this like a study?
Yes.
Okay.
And if Akari wants to give me a perception check, that'd be awesome.
He's gone blind.
Perception checks always turn into bad things. Weird.
Perception. As you look around, you notice nothing else.
Any journals or diaries abound?
Oh, you find plenty of books and plenty of writings. You see some about You see a book containing the latest painters of Felrune and of Tetheria.
When it says it's the latest, how recent or far back are we talking?
50 years.
Yeah. Recent is subjective.
What is it that the two of you are looking for?
Diaries, journals, anything.
I was going to say Rowan doesn't comment on it, but Agari is shorter, and knowing that he's much taller, Rowan decides to take a look around himself.
As Rowan is looking around, you see books on Gunai tribal cultures and history, numerous maps and mysterious realms and nautical charts.
Nautical charts. As a member of a Royal Navy, maybe I can gain something out of them. I'll take a look.
You are rifling through the scroll cases, and you find, with Agari's help, what looks like 2 magical scrolls.
Well, I'll hand them over to Agari to look at.
You will, we should probably look at these later, right? We have things going on. This doesn't last long, and he points to the spores that are...
Yes, there's a creature roaming about the town now.
And if Rowan also wants to give me a perception check.
Certainly. That is what I was hoping for.
Besides the scrolls and the charts, the journals that you have thus found, you do not know. Rakan, you actually find one more journal, as if you want to give me a perception check.
Okay. I'm swiping that the book of paintings for Fen case later too.
Perfect.
Let's see. You said perception or
Yes.
investigation?
Investigation for this one.
Okay.
Let's see what you... Okay, so you find...
At disadvantage.
All right.
It's your
Ah.
it's your
You're
game.
good.
I'm just playing it.
Just let me do nice things for you, Cal. So, you find another journal bound in black leather. This one is this one seems more recent, much more recent. The actual writing seems to be thinner, more delicate. This one talks of multiple flowers on the southern shores near Golden's Bridge, all the way to the Jeweled Cities. They have anti-arrhythmic properties. And then it talks of poppies and of distillation of poppies. And finally, the creation of something called laudanum, and the great success it has had treating the people of Poacher's Nest.
Laudanum, huh? Do I know any medicinal?
You don't seem to find any. You definitely don't seem to find any signatures.
Worthless, but you can keep it.
And Thragtusk, if you'd like to give me a perception check as well.
Yeah, I'm looking outside every now and then, turning and looking down the hall behind us.
Mm-hmm.
But yes, perception.
With the windows open and the cold settling in, your eyes are stinging from the wind that's attacking like daggers on the wet surfaces of your sclera. But you see nothing.
What was the name of the gentleman's journal in the bedroom?
Aldern.
Alder. Well, we shall move forward.
And I'll open the last door for you as you guys move down the hallway. And what looks, it's another large room. A desk and a chair sitting in the middle of this drafty, cold room. Chimneys rise to the west, howling into the darkness and into the sky above, while to the east, 2 intricate stained glass windows are set into the wall. The northern window depicts a dark-haired woman with pale skin, large green eyes, and a black and red gown. With both hands, she wields a jagged iron staff. The southern window's lower half has been broken and patched with canvas. What remains of its upper half depicts a handsome man dressed in regal finery, and a crown of ivory and jade. Small scorch marks mar the wood near the broken window. A battered and ruined telescope lies on its side, near the desk, and a large trap door to the roof has been tied shut by several lengths of rope.
Do we want to go upwards?
I do not think our animals are on the roof.
That is a good point.
I'm gonna search the desk for a key. So it matches the door in the basement.
All right. And did Thragtusk come into this room?
He did. And he stepped out. Once everyone else came in.
All right. As you, Thragtusk, come in, you notice the stink of burning flesh. You smell it on the air. And you see back before this all, the roof opening and closing to get a slice of the sky for observation in those dark nights with the pinholes of white piercing through the black. You see the many times, the smiles you have as you learn of the cosmos above. You write down your observations of the movements of the stars, of the celestial bodies. And then, finally, you see a woman with an emerald brooch upon her neck and a deep blue dress. As she approaches you, fear and anger in her eyes, as you attack her when she tries to light the room afire. And then you send the fire onto her using magic. And as she burns, she staggers across the room, flinging herself through the window. And if you could make a wisdom saving throw for me.
Inspiration.
Good job, Brandon.
Ooh.
Good call.
That would have been dangerous. As you come to your senses again, and just for a second, you had lost yourself, and you are looking into the canvas and to the rocks and frozen lake below. Then you shake it off.
Yeah, like I said, windows are ghastly.
I have to start agreeing.
Rowan just stares at Thragtusk as he leaves the room.
Anything in the desk you find?
Let me pull open this drawer here and... Oh, there's a key!
Make an investigation check.
Well done, Agari. Good find.
It seems we're finally making progress.
As you're looking through the desk, you find what looks like another journal full of notes. This one talking about Atomos and Cosmoi and Metacosmoi.
A Tomos, a Cosmoi, and
The key?
No key, just a
Wow.
book. Just a book.
One section you see just simply reads, "Moreover, the sum of things is unlimited both by reason of the multitude of the atomos and the extent of the metacosmoi. For if the metacosmoi were infinite and bodies finite, the bodies would not have stayed," and it goes on like this for some time.
Oh, it's quite a heavy read. Someone
Hey.
should take a look at it. Well, I'm not sure who it belongs to, but they've left it here. Well, let's find our stuff.
Hey. If I didn't know any better, this seems like a a journal of Fencase.
Yes. We should probably give it to him.
I shall hang on to it.
It seems you have explored every room on the attic's floor.
Hey. Now, shall we go track where our friend went?
Perhaps we should examine the houses that we saw on the way with the fires lit. Maybe they'll have some supplies for us.
Where the hell did the horse go?
I was gonna say, there's not even remains.
10 minutes has probably gone by now, right?
Probably.
Back to...
If only I could take a short nap.
Where'd my body go?
You're holding up the hallway.
I don't see my token.
Really?
Yeah. Now I do.
Huh. Well, let's just delete that
That was
one.
a token.
This place is playing tricks on my eyes. The sooner we leave, the better I
I grow weary of this.
Do these
Okay.
paintings all look like they're from the same artist?
Which
you want
paintings?
to examine the paintings that we
Oh,
deliberately ignored?
you those paintings. You want to go? Okay, you have to clear them away.
Agari,
Oh,
don't
we
be a fool.
deliberately ignored those paintings. My fault. I'm sorry. Yes, we should go. And
Deliberately ignored those paintings. Oh, what's this?
Hey guys,
This
there's a
is the hallway
lever.
I spoke of. We have not gone past here.
that's the stairs.
No, this is the stairs.
This is the stairs also. Those are the stairs I came up.
What is this
I told you.
foolishness?
See?
I recall a staircase, a spiral staircase now.
Yes, there
My
were two.
apologies. Now, what is the practicality of having two staircases next to each other?
Well,
Never
if
know.
you think you're better than everyone else, you go up the nice staircase. And Fencase goes up the nice staircase. While the servants, or the people that he considers to be less than himself, he sends up the staircase in the closet so you don't have to see them.
I see. Wait a second.
And as all of you are talking amongst yourselves, the spirit's still somewhat high, despite the house's many terrors. You hear what sounds like a crunching, a groaning, and a smashing as wood gives way on the floor beneath you.
Raka! Go!
Fine.
Run!
And as all of you run down to the first floor, some of you are over here, you two are over here. Sorry. So
Yes, I do see myself as greater.
We were, I think, here.
Here.
yes.
Oh my.
And before you opens a hole.
Was that hole there before?
I don't believe so.
Oh, there seems to be a bit of flooring here that isn't broken.
You
Rowan
don't
will-
think this is why they have 2 staircases?
Actually, why am I being a
Why?
fool? Thragtusk, let's not be fools. Go back up the stairs and we'll follow her on the other side.
It seems
Maybe
easy
this
enough to
happened a
jump,
lot
though.
when it was in its prime. That's why they
No,
have
no.
2 staircases.
The ground
I
might
looked
not
at-
survive an impact of landing on the other side. Yes, let's go around.
Check the room directly above this before you come down.
All right.
So yeah, this is the plan. Rowan and
Is there a hole
Thragtusk
in
will
the
head
ceiling?
back up to go see if there's a hole in the room directly above the staircase.
As you two head back up, you quite easily tell there's not a hole in the room above the staircase.
All right.
Yes, we could just look at the ceiling. Can we not?
Oh, right. Instead of down the dark hole.
That
Well, the
looks
main
like there's
point-
open jaws down there. If I look closely. at
You,
this.
Well, the main point of going up, was to go around the stairs
Yeah,
where
so-
Agari and Rakar.
Jeremy,
So
could-
we're gonna go over
Yeah,
there. now.
Jeremy, could
Yes,
you move
do
us
that.
there?
Yes. Boom. Just so I can kind of not be an idiot here for you guys, because I might be an idiot. This hole, you would understand, is on the other side of the door.
What do you
Blocking
mean?
the way to the
this
door.
hole is on the other side of the door.
Yes. So let me bring
Like
you
to
guys.
this door, like we can't open it
So,
without.
Let's
being
go
in the
back
hole.
down to this map. And where's Agari on this map?
Right here.
Oh, he was covered up by Rowan's portrait. Okay.
Rowan.
Oh, so
They hug.
all right. Sorry. So I'm gonna move all of you guys down
The
here.
hole is right here.
And then- yeah, exactly.
I'm over here for some reason.
Well, I was showing you the door.
Rowan!
So.
Where'd you
Okay. So just to get everybody on the same page.
Gotcha. So that's over top of the room we wanted to get into.
Yes.
Oh,
Does anybody see a problem with tossing a torch down the hole? So we
Is
can
there a
see-
need?
well,
I can just cast light in the hole.
that sounds safer.
It's more fun. Go for it.
Thragtusk will cast light on a piece. He
Light
will.
on the
He will
torch
pull
and then
out.
we throw the torch down the hole.
He will pull out of his bag a box, and out of the box he will pull a piece of chalk, and he will cast light on the chalk. The light will fade away from Rowan, and Thragtusk will gently toss the chalk into the hole to illuminate 40 feet around the chalk.
And as you look down into the hole, into what is illuminated, Thragtusk first sees a pit,
Oh.
piles of broken stone, dirt. There's pickaxes, ruined, lining the edges of this room. The floor has been torn up to reveal an ancient set of stone spiral stairs, obviously of much older construction than the surrounding basement, winding deep into the bedrock below. A foul stink like that of rotten meat wafts up on a cold breeze from the darkness.
There's bad shit down there, guys.
What came up through the hole, though?
How
do
do
you
we
think
know?
it just collapsed?
How do we know
Hey.
something can actually? Does Thragtusk see the remains of the? Actually, no, it wouldn't matter. How do we know it was something? The ceiling was caving down on its own, or something coming up. How do we not know it wasn't the undead lord of the house seeking something down there?
Maybe.
Yes, we might have unleashed something we cannot control, so. We
But
have
the
two
undead guy
choices.
went to town.
Hey, I guess
Rakar?
I'll look outside one of the windows and see if I see tracks going anywhere from where he landed.
As you look beneath your feet and out the doorway, you see that there are wet prints besides just the moisture and mold from the house, from melted snow. you can surmise this is definitely the work of the undead.
He has opened the way for us. 2 questions. Should we go down there and find out what's happening, or should we just leave?
I see no way that this could lead to our supplies.
There is an evil festering here that shouldn't be allowed to exist.
I
Here's
was
my
afraid
hope.
of that.
This is the best outcome that could happen, I think. If we kill whatever is causing this festering and infestation, maybe it's all magic and it fades, and that storeroom in the basement is full of supplies that haven't been eaten by rats.
Yeah, that is
So
quite
let's-
optimistic.
Let's pretend that that's what's going to happen and jump in the hole.
Hey,
Or we can
have
go outside.
rope.
I don't know where the donkey went.
I will think on it.
Rowan takes another glance out the window to see the sun's position and try to ascertain just how long we've been in here.
It seems like you've been in here for about an hour and a half. It's getting towards the noon. It's about an hour away.
It's not as bad as I thought, but we are still wasting time here. We need to make a decision and stick to it.
Rowan, you've been able to see the tracks of things pretty easily. Did you follow the tracks of the donkey when we were out there? Do you want to check that quick? Maybe we could find the donkey.
I checked when we were outside. And despite all common sense, they seem to lead inside the house through these doors.
Oh. Weird.
This is nonsense. This whole place is nonsense.
Yes, I will take a look outside and see if anything's changed or any new tracks have appeared.
Oh boy.
Oh, that doesn't sound good.
So, let's see what's up.
And do we have it go? This hole goes down, but not up. Do we have a way to get out? Perhaps tying a rope.
Yes,
Or
we have
something of
plenty
the
of
sort.
rope.
Okay.
Yes, I think
Finding-
all of us have happened.
Finding something to secure it to. Now that would be a challenge.
Yes.
Secure it to you, Thragtusk.
The constitution of this house is not very good at all.
You've made it clear that we can secure it to you, Thragtusk, and that will
But
be
then
quite
how-
effective.
You know what? You're
But
right.
then how does
I
he
could
get
just
down?
jump down after I
What?
let everyone else go down. I'm on board with this.
I meant a way out in case we need a way out. Am I not making sense?
We
Yeah,
should
this is-
open the door down there. If we lower one person down and unlock the door, we can all go around the other way.
Do you volunteer?
Sure. I'm light.
What does he have
Tie
to-
me up.
What does he have to do?
He's
Lower me
gonna try to
down and I'll
open the
unlock
door downstairs.
Ah,
It's only, what, 10, 12, 15 feet?
And so, Rowan, this is what you see outside. All standing deathly still.
wait, I
What
see
is
that
that?
now?
Yes, as you look outside the double doors and open them, the wind hits you in the face and you blink your eyes and close them, but then you open them again and not moving, not even blinking, not shuddering, just standing.
Seeing Agari near the edge, I immediately turn back to the group. Forget that! Get out here now!
All right.
Forget
Guard's
the
about
hole?
to let go of the torch. And it's like, shit! And then we run outside. Or Agari will run outside. Oh, God.
Oh no. Fen case.
And as you are all moving out, Rowan with his glaive ready for action in the wind as it as it boils the snow, slicing at an angle into all of you, as a blizzard is now falling down upon the mansion in the town. What was once a peaceful, nice day is a swirl of cold that stops the soul. And struggling under the grasp of two of these things that are looking with almost glowing red eyes is Fencase, his mouth bound. He tries to yell out.
Ka, there's hundreds of them. Don't be a fool, you'll just be rushing to your death.
Are they running towards us?
No, they are stock still, standing with snow collecting on their left sides, on their shoulders, and over their feet, as Fencase is the only one trying to break free.
Rowan looks to the side over here and notices the large escape route and makes a gesture toward it. You may be able to slip past them here and get out.
His mouth is bound? Is he being...
Who's in charge?
No one
take
seems
it.
to move.
I take a step
Unhand him.
forward.
Oh, good lord.
Action economy.
You take a step forward, they still do not move.
I have an idea.
Take our break.
If you have an idea, speak up now.
No, that's not what I picked. Grasping vine, I could have fucking flung it out there, grabbed him and pulled back. That would have been epic, but nope. Fencase, come over here.
If we're serious about this, then Rowan will pull out another torch and throw it somewhere over here and see if he can get these zombies' attention.
As the torch lands in the snow and melts some of the frost at your feet, burning through, some white steam plumes up, but not a single reaction.
I turn to the others. We are too badly outnumbered for force. If anyone has any ideas, now's the time.
Hey,
Our best place of defense is the building.
We
don't
killed
seem to
their
be
lord.
aggressive, other than the fact that Fencase is tied
we
up.
just leave him here?
No, we should get Fencase. Right, Tusk. Would you like to get Fencase?
I can, but they might see this as an act of aggression and come barreling down on us.
Put our arms around them. I'm just kidding. That would be terrible.
Third Tusk is near death. As much as I'm sure he thinks otherwise, he can't handle much more
Oh.
combat.
Oh,
No,
right.
the light,
That one just moved.
the wrath of the storm of Gramash could blow aside the undead enough for Fencase to get out. I'd have to spend another period praying to be able to do it again. So I've been saving it.
Are those actually moving, or are you just being weird?
I'm putting them inside of boxes. Sorry.
I'm like, excuse me?
They're moving. They're aggressive. Okay.
Do you want me to risk them attacking to free Fencase?
What's the other option?
We go in the house and we kill the thing that summoned them.
And just hope they don't kill Fencase. Are you cold?
Well, they haven't killed Fencase yet. If they wanted to kill him, they would have done it by now.
Are they trying to toy with us?
Shut up, you old bastard. We're trying to think of how to save you. Same to you.
Tough spot. Well, if there was a place inside that was safe enough for this much onslaught, I'd feel comfortable. But we could get him in the house, I believe.
Just a reminder, are they actively harming him at the moment, or they just have him bound and gagged?
They have him bound and gagged.
And they're not doing anything else?
No.
Why bring him here unless it's to gain our attention? I say out loud.
Maybe they want out of the predicament they're in also. Why would he be bound, though? Maybe he didn't want to come with He didn't want to come with her. They're trying to bring him here to help.
No, I meant to say they might be taking him hostage to gain our attention or something.
Are the others dead? Just nod. You don't have to talk.
He shakes his head no.
What?
Are,
Nonsense.
are they these people? Did they turn into them?
We would recognize them if they did.
That's a pretty fair assumption.
Well,
Then add a third option to the list. We can take this escape route and check on the sick and elderly that we left behind and see if they need protection.
Fencase, did they send you here to help us?
Nod or shake, you stupid old man.
Fuck!
watch your tongue.
I will watch nothing, Raka.
His eyes are wide as he shrugs his shoulders.
Do you know why they took you here? Fuck! Yes or no, nod, up and down, left or right. They don't seem to care.
He shakes his head no as vigorously as he can.
I cannot
Take a
stand to be toyed
Step
with. And
closer.
if they desire conflict, then there is no other reason for them to hold him. I shall attempt to banish the unholy nightmare that is out here, and the moment Fencase is free, we should go back to the building to prepare our defense.
Maybe Raka and Rowan, you can head that way. Start.
As they hear Thragtusk say those words, with one forceful push, Fencase is thrown forward into the snow and tumbles right at Agari's feet, covered in frost and snow.
Help pick him up and
I'll
dust him
rush
off.
to his side.
They're just still standing there. All right, let's go inside.
First,
you
I'll
help-
gag him. And then-
As you help Fencase to his feet,
Wait,
and
hold
take-
it. Oh, sorry, I didn't mean to cut you off. I just meant them.
and you take Fencase's gag out of his mouth, a hardened rock covered in cloth. He sputters it out, and he just says, "It's about time, Raka!"
And that's when I say hold it, and I check and see if they're following.
They take one step,
Oh, God.
as if in unison together.
Now I run inside.
We should make our escape. Into the building.
Fencase needs he needs no encouragement. Back inside. Now, with a pissed off nobleman in tow.
It's no doubt Basia must have sent them. They're here for the Revenant. I know it.
And now we've trapped ourselves inside. Hope it was worth it.
Or they suffered the same fate that the Revenant suffers himself.
Fencase takes his short sword and puts it in between both door handles. Ah! I knew my family's heirloom would be good for something.
Are
Seems
they
like you
trying?
did really
Are they
well.
following further?
You hear footsteps outside, right outside of the oaken doors.
Yeah.
And then they start to swarm around the windows here and here.
Is this a fireplace or a shelf?
It's a fireplace.
You know what? Thragtusk is gonna try and push it in front of the window anyway.
Okay, that might not be happening, Dusk.
What are you doing?
We need to block the window. And I'm not touching the decaying skeleton again.
I
Wait.
see.
Wait. These creatures, they may not be very intelligent. Perhaps if we go up the stairs, they may not even know where we've gone.
You want to make that a bet?
Fencase, what happened?
Ah, an excellent question. I was inside of that foul-smelling place, and then I heard another knock at the door, and I decided not to answer it. And then I had more knocking upstairs, and then on the other walls, and then eventually they burst through the front door. It was glorious, you see? And then they overwhelmed all of us as I slashed and hacked, but they did not care at all.
They didn't hit you back at all.
It seems not. My fine blood was too much for them.
If there's any tears or anything in his clothing, I will cast Mending on it.
His foppish hair and oil mustache is now in disarray, and there is melting snow on his forehead and on his beard. And the rips in his clothes and his leather boots that have actually been somewhat unmended near the soles have now been fixed completely. And as he stands there in all of his regal attire, he strikes a pose.
There we go.
I liked you better when it looked like you had done some work.
You know, I liked you better when you were nice.
I liked you better when you weren't here.
Me too.
How about
If
we
you-
all like each other and we find a way out?
So here's my theory, everyone. It seems that these people who brought him here, I mean, he wouldn't go willingly, but they brought him here to help, I guess. Free them from the enslavement that this woman has placed on them. Or whatever is down here has placed on this town. Now we can save the town of zombies, and hopefully they may rest in peace.
Save the town of zombies.
Well, looks
Nonsense.
like you're in the long haul now. Thragtusk is gonna clap Fencase on the back. All right, let's get the rope going. He's gonna take out the rope from his bag and hand one end to Fencase.
So I hold this while you climb
No.
down.
Look for some place to tie it.
Oh, yes. He goes over to the stuffed animal and begins to tie it around the leg. And as he
Watch
touches
out, it might burst into flames.
Yeah, don't do that
Just
one.
saying, it's happened once already.
He touches it once with his index finger, but nothing seems to happen this time. It is fine. Everything is fine. It will be fine. We just kill the source of whatever this is, and then save the town of zombies. This is beyond me. I've never met anything like this in my life. Trail was full of backstabbing connivers and worshippers of the death, but never this.
I'll double check is not.
Give me a survival check.
Sleight of hand?
Survival check.
Acrobatics.
Look at you. You're +4.
Just kidding, I have proficiency in both.
Oh my god. Okay, so you check his handling and Jesus Christ. Let me see what he did. Let me see what he got. His knot is the best knot you've ever fucking seen in your life.
Oh my goodness. You are great under pressure.
Well, it is my commoner blood that I try and excise from myself every day.
I see.
My days in the urban cohort served me well.
You can save the story for another time. Let's get moving.
Yes, of
I
course.
only weigh like 35 pounds. You should, I could be lowered pretty easily.
Thragtusk
I've
will
tied
hand you
the
the other end of the rope.
Let's go.
Agari begins to descend.
Tosses the torch down.
Clink,
I think
clink,
the
clink.
chop is still down there glowing.
It is.
Well, he's
But-
can't hold the torch and go down.
Thragtusk could.
Oh.
He just really wanted to throw the torch in the hole. Like Indiana
leave it
Jones,
be.
right?
Hopefully you haven't just lit the house on fire.
It's stone down there, I
Stone
think.
basement.
Should be
Awesome.
fine. All right, and we're gonna There's
Take
not
a break
enough
because I
room.
need to eat dinner.
Yes, we're going to take a break as you all descend down into the pit. Perfect.
Into the pit.
How long have you guys?
Back
I'll be back.
Spare.